Hey y'all, hey, this is Kat from Kat Southern Charms. Today we're gonna learn smash coasters. What is smash coaster? What does that mean? Well, I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's really super easy. There's a couple ways you can do it, but what I have here is an acrylic cutout. A friend of mine, Artist Till Death, they cut out acrylic, different shapes. I can show you, I have a dolphin and I have a pineapple. They have all kind of different shapes. So you can get coasters like this, or you can get cutouts. I also have my Bigfoot that I've shown you guys in the past, but you see it comes covered on both sides to protect the acrylic. So what I did is I peeled off one side, I left the back on, because when I do this, I want to keep this protected. So if any resin drips under it or over this, it's fine. I can peel it right off and I'm gonna have a smooth back with no sanding, no cleanup, super easy. So I'll put a link to their shop. So if you wanna look at these cutouts, you can do that too. They have a lot to choose from. So before we get started, I wanna show you something. I just got this paste in. I don't even remember where I got it from, but look how runny it is. When I stirred it, it's super runny. So be very careful and make sure when you open your paste that you're mixing it up good, because sometimes it can separate. But that's that, and I'll show you the difference with my Color Passion. What is this? Truly Teal is what this is. This is a little more thicker, but I haven't used it in a while, so I want to make sure that I stir it up good. And you'll see in comparison to my white paste, we're using 3 different pastes. So that is the Truly Turquoise by Color Passion. Let's put, I'm not gonna need a lot of color. So I'm gonna put that in there. That's all I need. I'm gonna seal this back up because I sure don't want to spill it. Set it off to the side. Do the same with this. And this is something purple. Look at that, y'all. That's kind of bright, huh? Neon. We'll see how it does. Never used this before, so we'll see how that goes. Move that to the side so it's out of the way. And of course, we're using our eye candy white, which I love and I use all the time. And I'm gonna mix it up in 2. I'm gonna make it opaque and I'm gonna make a translucent. And I'll explain why, and I'll show you how I do that. Now this is the white. Look how much thicker this paste is. This is how I really like my paste. I like it thick. Eye Candy has great paste and it doesn't take very much at all. It's very concentrated. So that's all I'm gonna put. Let's put it in there. And with just that amount on my stick, I'm gonna be able to make both my opaque white and my translucent white. See how quick that combines? Let me turn this light on. Okay. You know I have my handy dandy wipes, but let's finish mixing this white. And doing these coasters like this does not take hardly any resin at all. All right. Stir that in since I wiped it off. Now, move this out of the way. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wipe my stick off. I'm gonna put it down in, and I wanna get my translucent white. See this? That's what I mean by eye candy. Their stuff really goes a long way. See that? It looks like milk, 2% milk. And that is what we want. That's translucent white. And that's gonna add I'm gonna take this back, put it in my main white, set that to the side, find another stick for this, finish combining it. There, now you can really see. You can still see the stick through that. And that's what I want. I want that milky consistency. Now let's stir up our turquoise. Y'all look, that's a beautiful color. See that? Gorgeous. Okay. And now let's stir up this fluorescent purple. Wow, that's kind of bright, huh? That should look good with that teal. We'll see how it does on this acrylic though. You wipe the stick off to get all the colorant down in there mixed up. Woo, look on the side of that cup. Y'all see that? Wow, that's pretty bright. Okay, so I have my coasters and I have some cups you see sitting here. What are these for? Well, here's what they're for. When I get done with the coaster, I'm gonna set it on the cup so the resin can drip off instead of setting it down flat. On here, the resin doesn't really have anywhere to run, and when I try to pick it up, it's gonna be all yucky. So, pro tip, prop it up on a cup and let your resin drip off, flow, do what it's gonna do as it cures. So I have cups to do that with when I'm finished. And another thing I'm gonna use is my air blower that I use when I do my alcohol ink technique that you guys have seen before. You can either use your mouth to blow stuff around, or you can use an air blower to move stuff around if you want to. Or you can just simply tilt it and let gravity do the work and make a natural effect that way. But essentially all we're gonna do, this is very simple. I'm gonna do one traditional way, and you're just gonna drizzle some color on your coaster, no rhyme or reason, doesn't matter. Let's get some turquoise. Gonna do the same thing. Just get it on there. Now we'll do our translucent white. See how that's milky and see-through? That's what you want. Because when it blends with these colors, it's gonna be beautiful. Let me move white over here so I can get it easier. And be careful with your white, because white really can take over your piece. So this, you can blow around. If you have a heat gun, you can use your heat gun. But see, you just create, and then I'm gonna tilt it. I'm gonna let it run. Tilt it this way, back. You could even use your glove hand. Smooth off the outside so it's easier to flow, right? Just turn it around. And you can build up layers. See how easy that is, y'all? Super, super easy. Now, if I want to add some more translucent, I can do that. I want to add a little more white, I can do that. Maybe I really like this purple and I want to throw some more of that in there. I can do that too. Now, when you're blowing these, be careful, don't hyperventilate yourself, because that can happen too. So, There's one coaster, okay? And I'm just gonna set it here and I'm gonna let it dry. Now, remember, make sure you have enough resin because resin shrinks as it dries. So I'm gonna add some more to the outside here because I know it's gonna shrink, right? All right, there's another reason, handy dandy wipes, you can wipe off your little spills, but I'm gonna show you something about that too. All right, that should be good. Now, I'm gonna leave that alone, let it dry. Now I'm gonna show you what the true meaning of smash coaster comes from. We're gonna, no, I won't do it. I will drizzle it. We're gonna drizzle, and I'm gonna go around the edge with white. So I'll make sure I have enough on here for when I do this. And this, you gotta make sure that you do have enough resin or this won't work. All right, let's add our blue. And I'm gonna be generous. Okay, move that out of the way. Get our purple. Y'all, isn't that pretty? Can y'all see that? All right, get that out of the way. Now we're gonna do our translucent white. I'm gonna try to fill in some of these areas. All right. All right, now add some more purple, some blue, and some white. All right, here comes the smash. Take your coaster, put it on top. Move this out of the way. And you see how it's dripping from the sides? That's good. Now, that's the smash. I'm gonna quarter turn, and then I'm going to separate. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is all it is. Oop, I see a husky here. To a smash coaster. And I'm going to let this sit. And I can see here, I don't have enough on my edge. So I'm just gonna add some there. See that? Now I'm gonna set it on my cup and I'm gonna let it dry. And then when I come back, I will do a top coat on these. I'll peel the backing off and these are done. Now, here's another tip. And this is a different way that you can do a smash coaster. I told y'all we're gonna be doing a canvas, right? And I showed you in my shorts that is a pro tip, not a top tip, a pro tip for the coasters. I mean, geez. Okay, let's start over. The pro tip for the cups that I showed you in the short was to prop your canvas up so it's up off the table, right? So your resin can flow off a canvas, just like with the coasters. You don't have it catching underneath the bottom, any of that. I think I'm gonna add a little blue. I see a hole there. All right, I'm watching this. And this I don't mind using the torch on to pop bubbles. Plus, that Color Passion that I used has a cell activator in it. So you see how cells are starting to create when I put heat on it. But beware putting heat on these, you're also thinning it out, so it's gonna run off the side more. But look at the cell creation from the Color Passion. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? Here's what it looks like. There's their logo. And this one, I'm guessing it's a top cell because it's selling up that way. Anyway, beautiful, love them. But back to what we're talking about. You put your canvas up and your resin drains, flows off, right? And it all puddles on the puppy pad. That was my other pro tip. Use the plastic side of the puppy pad facing up, so when the resin flows off, you can just peel it right off when it dries. Very easy cleanup. But you can also do smash coasters in the beautiful creations that the resin flowing off the canvas leaves behind on your puppy pad. You simply take a coaster or a cured coaster. You can do it with that too. It doesn't have to be acrylic. Turn it upside down and turn it in what's spilled on your puppy pad. Pull it up and you're gonna get a design similar to this. It's beautiful. Now, if I wanted to, I could go in and add some gold or silver, but I'm gonna leave this alone. I don't know what that's doing there. I'm gonna fix that. I don't like the way that looked. But there you go. It's just that simple, y'all. Beautiful, easy. People will think you slaved over this. How simple was that? Are you shocked that it's that simple? Beauty, love it. Tell me below, are you gonna try this now? Have you done this before? What are your favorite color combinations? Anyway, I hope you got something out of this. I'm gonna do some dirty pours, maybe some Christmas ornaments with what's left. We'll see how those turn out. But this is how you do a smash coaster, y'all. Very simple, super beautiful, great way to create some art pieces to take with you to the fair that will definitely make your table stand out. Make sure you're doing all the YouTube things because we have a lot of fun stuff coming up. That canvas is coming up, so you're gonna learn more about depth with the off-white, the opaque, and the transparent white, the difference it makes. You can see here the different layers just because we added that transparent in there. It gives it like a shadow. So it adds more depth to your pieces instead of just a flat solid color, solid color, solid color. This allows it to create shadows and peaks and bring your lights in. Beautiful, beautiful way to do it. Anyway, I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you do all the YouTube things so you don't miss the canvas coming up. Until next time, happy arting. Ta-ta for now.